Hi, it's Sean, the Fluency Awesomizer. This is version 2 of Decoding Multi-Syllabic Words, episode 1. And I've got 3 words I'm going to look at today, so let's get started here. I want you to read these words right out loud. What's this first word? How about this? And this. All right, were any of those tricky to read? Did you have enough time to read them? Keep watching. If they were tricky, I'm going to show you some decoding strategies you might want to use if you ever get stuck on words like those, reading independently. First, a reminder of the fable of the tortoise and the hare, and the moral, slow and steady wins the race, which is great advice for when you do get stuck on a big unfamiliar word like this. Think of these words as a race. There is a finish line, the end of the word, and if you read like the hare, you might want to get to that ending and that finish line quickly. That's where mistakes can happen, but if you read like the tortoise and you take it slow and steady when you get to these words, that patience is going to improve your ability to decode them. Keep it in mind. Let's practice. All right, the first word I showed you here, I'm going to demonstrate how it is perfectly fine to start making sense of a big word like this by going to the finish line, right? You have to recognize this ending. The beginning of this word is pretty easy, but it's the ending that's tricky. Do you recognize that, or that even? Right? The beginning, yeah, it's calm. In the middle, it looks like the word pet is in there. But this ending makes this word competition. Yeah, competition is a noun. The root word is compete, a verb, and the origin of that word is the ancient Latin word competere. Competere means to strive together. But there's another Latin word, competitionem. It's a rivalry. It's not together now. It's a contest, like cats versus mice. Or should I say the cats versus the mice in the big rivalry? So competitionem. See that I-T-I-O-N? Yeah, that carried over to English, the English word competition. And you need to recognize this Latin root, I-T-I-O-N. In English, it's not pronounced the way it looks. We pronounce it ishun or ishin, depending on what you learned and where you live, I guess. So this is competition, which is like, well, it's like the tortoise versus the hare, right? Competition. Competition. Tricky 4-syllable word. Not to be confused with this. Again, I'm starting at the ending. There's that tricky ending. I know the beginning of this word. It's the finish that's tough. So there's shun, calm, and it looks like plet in the middle. But with the T-I-O-N ending, that's going to be the open syllable pli. Completion. Completion's a noun. The root is complete, which can be an adjective or a verb. And complete ends with a silent E. So we're going to drop that E and add I-O-N to get the noun completion. And there's that Latin root. You need to recognize it when you see it. It's so common in English, but it's pronounced shun or shin. So you need to know that too for spelling, because, I mean, it's really tricky to spell. Completion, 3-syllable word. All right, this word, again, starting at the finish line. I recognize the beginning. The beginning is easy. It's the finish line that's hard. Do you recognize that? There's calm, pass, and that's the word passion. This is the word compassion. Compassion is an abstract noun. And the origin of that word is the Latin word compati. Compati. Patti means to suffer in Latin. Hate to break it to anyone named Patty out there, but it's the root of the word patient. Thought that was interesting to point out. Patients at the hospital, there's a bit of suffering involved. The Latin prefix com means together. So the Latin word compati means to suffer together or to pity. And to pity, it's that feeling like when you see a friend who's suddenly on crutches, you kind of feel bad all of a sudden to pity them. There's another Latin word, compassionem, which means sympathy, which is that feeling for someone who's in a bad way. It's not a good feeling, sympathy. The S-I-O-N and compassionem carried over to French, compassion, and now English, compassion. And you need to recognize the S-I-O-N when you see it, compassion. So S-I-O-N, it's tricky. It's pronounced shun or shin. So it's not spelled the way it looks, but it's also pronounced jeune. So it's got three pronunciations. Let's look at a few words. Mission, mission. That's how it's pronounced. Vision. It sounds like vision. Session. Sounds like session. Erosion sounds like erosion. All right. Let's wrap this video up here with a passage I've written. I want you to read out loud. Get ready to hit pause. Read it out loud. Good luck. What does this say? Hit pause. All right, that's it for today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook for more decoding videos like this one. On my Facebook page, there's a photo album full of reading challenges I've written to help you practice decoding those big words and to awesomize your fluency. Tell a friend or a family member or even a teacher about me here at the Fluency Awesomizer. Hope you found this video helpful and come back and see me soon. Bye.